It's gonna take the heart, or it's gonna be the mind over matter. I mean, that's kind of the battle we've got. I mean, they're both obviously very experienced players who have been playing the game for a very long time. But I mean, like Exodium said, it could be the superior deck list of Lest that takes the cake, because I mean, the Shadow deck, it's good. It's probably the best, one of the best decks in the game. So we'll see if that's able to overtake the Sword and the Dragon decks that Kadeemer has brought to the table.
This version of Latham, this was Mofu's kind of can't unsee moment that he shared with me, is extremely concerned with his health.
He's taking those pills and vitamins, just very concerned with his health, yeah.
Healthy dude. Probably lives in California.
Goes to all those green burrito bars with the quinoa and
the wheatgrass shots.
Jeez, just give me a burger, man. That's all I want.
Sounds good. Sounds great. Kadeemer starts out with a whole souled swing and gets himself a knight.
Gotta love that trade into a Lyrial Archer, especially when there's an Alia coming out next turn for Lest. I mean, there's ramp in his hand. He's got the board clear. He's got the ward. This is quintessential Dragoncraft right here. This is everything that you want to see. But Kadeemer, he's got the options as well. There's a veteran Lancer and a novice trooper as well, but there's not a floral fencer on turn 4. He's not going to be able to have that option to really gain the tempo and gain the advantage. That could be crucial.
Big thing for me here is there's no 4-drop in Kadeemer's hand, no Geno, nothing like that, which would be the best way to break through Grimner. But actually, Lest opts not to play it. He's going to try to ramp with double Ayla, and this could pay off in huge.
It could, especially considering what Kadeemer has in his hand.
There's the Roland!
But there's still not even a 4-drop. I mean, he's going to have to...
You do realize we haven't seen Roland play today, but if Kadeemer wins, a Roland deck would have won in the NGE Shadowverse Open.
That's a step up. I mean, like, I'll take that. You know, if we can't have Haven win, that's fine. I'm not a Haven player. I don't care.
And I mean, this is a lot of pressure here.
This is a lot of pressure. He's gonna go for face right here.
There's also no Sybil in hand either, which is the biggest way that Dragoncraft shifts momentum in their favor and kind of moves into the late game.
Oh my gosh. The gauntlet has been thrown down.
Oh my god.
Latham is mad. There is, Breath of the Salamander. That's just such value. The pressure that Kadeemer had is absolutely gone now.
So you can play Luminous Mage. Now, I haven't even seen an Albert today. I don't remember when I looked at this list if there was actually an Albert in there.
There is.
But that means on 5 play points, your cost-effective option is Luminous Mage, which can't swing immediately. You do set up for possibly a strong Alwita's turn. Oh my
gosh, he just threw into the Albert. Absolutely insane.
This is super dangerous. He gets 2 Evolve Orbs. He could spend 1 here, do 5, and then he threatens if the Albert doesn't get removed, which I hope to God you remove him. He threatens 10.
He does have... the evolve,
plus you have the Fang Blade.
Just the Evolve Sahak Wheel for 6 damage, and then Alia. I mean, that would take out the Albert, but oh my gosh.
Okay, those are some pretty solid survival options there.
And the Lyrial Evolve, ping for 1, that's enough to take out the Albert as well.
Ping 1, swing. I would actually swing with the Ayla for the killing blow as well. Yep, you're going to need to there. That's going to guarantee that you get 10 play points here.
So there's Bahamut coming out next turn.
Oh, double Alwitas.
But he's only got 1 more Evolve Orb remaining.
Don't evolve it. Save the Evolve.
Oh no, he uses it. That's his last one. So on turn 7, he's got the Roland. That's nice, but I mean...
The Roland's not going to be able to gain tempo. That's the thing. You play the Roland, that's it.
But if the Bahamut comes down, or possibly the Grimnir, I think Grimnir could be an absolutely solid play.
He's got double Grimnir, so he's got Grimnirs for days.
Right. And then, oh no, he uses the Bahamut. So Bahamut, he's not going to be able to get rid of the amulet that Roland summons, the Durandal. That's going to stay on the board. And Bahamut, I mean, when you trade for face with Bahamut, it's only going to do 4 damage.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is Roland going to win?
Is Roland going to win?
I mean, okay, you play Roland, he plays Grimnir. You play Fangblade, he plays Grimnir. You swing...
I mean, but man,
unclear. And then he plays Grimnir and he wins. I think Kadeemer might win by Grimnir.
Oh my goodness, and he still has the Alwitas and the Fangblade Slayer as well. This could be a death by Grimnir game.
Oh my god. So this Roland is guaranteed to take 2 shots here. either Grimner plus Bahamut, or Bahamut plus Ouroboros.
Or it could be Ouroboros evolved of Ouroboros and then base with
Actually,
Bahamut, but that's still only 4 damage with the Durandal.
If you play Ouroboros, actually, I think you kind of lock yourself into a bad spot because then Fangblade will finish you off.
Right. But he doesn't have an Evolve Orb for the Fangblade Slayer, so it's just 3 damage. But still, I mean, like having the ward
in the
with
sense,
Grimner.
yeah, because if you don't have a ward, then the Alwidas can get value. The thing about playing Grimner is the Alwidas won't. It's much more difficult for the Alwidas to gain value. Right, and so you almost have to play the Fangblade to clear out the ward. But if you play the Ouroboros, then you can play the Alwidas, swing for face, and then play the Fangblade on the turn after that. And then you set yourself up for an even more likely Grimner finish if he's still alive.
Right.
So that's just to get the extra swing. That means this is going to do 4 damage. Bahamut's probably looking real confused right about now.
Wait, I thought my fire was better than that.
Lancer, Alwidas. This is real dangerous. This is really dangerous, man.
Oh my gosh.
So there's going to be a way for him to kill off.
There's another Bahamut. But
if he does it,
if he does that,
dead.
he loses. If he does that, he loses.
Oh my god, it's such a bait!
It's such a
Grimner
tempting
will kill
offer.
off everything and do 4 damage,
And you
so
get
you
the
can
ward.
do 12. You can do 4, 8, 12 damage here.
Oh my gosh, either way.
But you'll lose.
I think Roland just won the game.
You need to suicide your Ouroboros. Thank God.
Yeah, gets the healing. Oh my gosh.
Okay. So this is the thing. The play is probably going to be Grimner. If he's still alive, we'll see. But rather the Fangblade.
Right. Oof.
Is he dead? If 4 plus 3 on the Ouroboros. Enhanced Albert? No, he can't do it either. I think Kadeemer might have just fallen short. He needs to spam wards. And maybe even the Grimner now.
You and I, Knight.
That's going to give him the Evolve.
My sword brings hope.
But even if he does that, I mean, the Grimnir from Lest is going to be able to set up Bahamut to make the killing blow.
The Veteran Lancer will fall.
Oh no. Oh my
There
gosh,
was no way
Roland.
to do it. There was no way to do it here. Grimner comes down.
Polyphonic Roar, a footnote in this game.
So close. I cannot believe how close that was. I cannot believe how close that was.
That was so close. Oh my gosh, that came down to the wire.
Yeah.
But still, Lest Dragoncraft is off the table now.
Yeah. I really, Les making the decision to suicide the Ouroboros was like really important.
Very
very
absolutely
important.
crucial. I didn't see that when we were talking about it, but like getting the heal was like that's what won the game.
Yeah.
That's what enabled him to survive long enough to get the killing blow with the
my
Bahamut
God.
there.
The trend today has been whoever wins the first game will win the match.
That's
in
right. Yeah,
2-0
we've
fashion.
seen 2-0s all day.
Can Kadeemer bring it back? It's real tough. The Roland deck. Do you want to see Roland win the NGE Shadowverse Open right at the end?
Yes, I do. I do. Oh man, I'm wishing for it. But I mean, all Lest has to do is win with his mid-range Shadow deck.
Yes.
Not a tall order. Not that much of a tall order. Kadeemer is a formidable opponent, and it's going to be the Dragon on Shadow matchup. This was what we saw time and time again in the first few weeks of the tournament.
Oh, what an opening hand.
And what a fitting way to end the 10th week.
Oh
possibly
my God.
the last game we see today if Lest is able to take it.
I think as Lester pretty happy, he's going to keep a lot
He's going to keep the Shadow Reaper.
of ramp.
Interesting. And there's ramp and there's ward for Kadeemer. Oh man, I love this hand for Lest. It's the Shadow Dream. I mean, maybe you might want a 4-drop instead of the Shadow Reaper, maybe have the Shadow Reapers later. But I don't think he's complaining at all because he did come into the other 2-drop.
The Polyphonic and the Zeus.
Oh my gosh.
That's real concerning.
Especially when the Bone Chimera is going to be coming out next turn as well.
Oh my God.
No follower to use to target with the zombie party.
Okay. Now he can use Imprisoned Dragon to slow down, or can use Ayla to further ramp. I am leaning on Imprisoned Dragon.
But I mean, there's also the Shadow Reaper, or the Catacomb as well. So
Already
Shadow
down to
Reaper and
16.
then Catacomb as well. I mean, like, even the Imprisoned Dragon is not going to be able to stand up. It's just going to be feeding the Shadow Reaper even more.
Okay, well here it is. Draconic Fervor is also an option. The Evolved Ayla also an option. So interesting. He actually wants to maintain damage to face, which I think is actually a better decision overall.
Right, making it even more difficult for Kadeemer to come back and gain a foothold. There is a first Evolve Orb here. Oh, coming into a Genesis Striker. The only... He might just have to Draconic Fervor. It's not going to be that. He's going to have to... He's going to gain the tempo. Or try to get some tempo with an Evolved Ayla here. But still, with a Catacomb possibly coming out next turn, that's...
The big difficulty is he can't actually kill it off on this turn, which is super important. Because it's unlikely that Les is going to swing into it, which means that you have to wait another turn before that play point comes into effect. He does. He wants to get the double skeletons.
Right. Getting the absolute perfect Prince Catacomb this turn.
What are you hiding inside?
And now he's got the Ector for turn 7 as well. So even if Kadeemer's able to draw into Breath of the Salamander, it's not going to help him. It's going to take out the Shadow Reaper. Actually, no, it won't. It'll be at 6. Oh,
He'll
my
have
goodness.
1 health remaining if you use Breath of the Salamander.
Oh, no. He can only play 1 card. He can't play Grimnir or Draconic Fervor.
He's trying to
just
draw into something.
Oh, my gosh.
It's 2 ults
It's
all the way
mid-range
through.
Shadow taking the 10th weekend last as a repeat winner.
How this was just probably the single weirdest tournament in all the weeks of casting the Shadowverse.
Weirdest, yet most satisfying.
In all the weeks that I casted all the community tournaments, in any tournament that I've watched, this has by far been the weirdest experience. Everything was 2-0. There was some wacky...